Hey everybody, Ryno here with a Diz Pop news flash for you. I want to talk about the just announced Star Wars Episode VIII title. So earlier today, Lucasfilm and Rian Johnson revealed to us that the newest Star Wars saga installment is going to be called The Last Jedi. Bum, bum, bum. Very cool sounding name. I'm very into it. We don't know much about this movie other than the fact that it picks up immediately after The Force Awakens, so pretty much shot for shot of the Rey trying to give Luke Skywalker back his lightsaber on the Act 2 planet. Also, I assume Mark Hamill's going to have a larger role in this movie, where he will be speaking dialogue. But we don't know anything for sure, to be honest with you. Now, what's fun about the title in Star Wars movies is it always gets us going. Like, what are the rumors? What do we think it's about? The idea of the title, The Last Jedi, that makes me think that Luke Skywalker may not live to see the end of this film. The same way that we lost Han Solo in the last movie, we may lose another member of the original trilogy. And then I'm assuming eventually, possibly in Episode 9, we're going to unfortunately lose General Leia Organa due to Carrie Fisher's passing. I'm sure whatever they do with her character, they're going to treat it with respect. I trust them. But for me, okay, so I don't know who out there got some Star Wars merchandise when The Force Awakens was coming out, but back in 2015 when they did the first Force Friday thing, that event that they like to do every year, they released these series of they're like a foot tall action figures. There was a Kylo Ren, there was a Finn, a Stormtrooper, and they talked. And they had like buttons on them, and you could push for sound effects, or you could push for lines of dialogue from the movie. Excuse me. And if you have the Kylo Ren one, there was a line of dialogue where he said he's the Last Jedi, which is weird because you'd think that he aligns himself with the Sith, but I don't know. Maybe they don't acknowledge that in the same way that the prequels did. It got all weird after the prequels. I mean, let's be honest. Let's thank the Force that they're not talking about midi-chlorians at all yet. But yeah, so that leads me to believe that perhaps part of his obsession that we haven't really seen yet is that he wants to be the Last Jedi. He wants to be the all-powerful. I mean, he wants to follow in Darth Vader's footsteps, so Darth Vader extinguished all the Jedi that we knew of, so maybe he wants to do the same. But that leads me to believe that either Luke's going to bite it, or that Rey's not going to be able to complete her training, or I don't know what. Maybe Luke and Rey are going to establish a new form of Jedi. Maybe it's not going to be Jedi anymore. Maybe they're going to kind of be like how the blind monk was in Rogue One and sort of reestablish the Wills, the people who watch out for the Jedi religion. Although I'm not really sure what they do. But they're like temple guardians, but there's no more Jedi temples, I guess. Well, I'm sure there are on some off-world somewhere, but so just lots of theories. What's also interesting too is in the announcement poster they put out, Star Wars is usually outlined in yellow, and this one it's red. I don't know that means anything. Maybe they were just trying a new color scheme. Maybe the person who put it out just said, I like red better. Maybe it's a callback to it. Maybe that's the dark side. I don't know. But so it's very exciting. We've got pretty much no answers, no information about this movie, but I don't know. It's just, I'm very excited, and Star Wars Celebration is happening here in Orlando in April. So we are going to be covering that with the Diz, and we'll have lots of information for you there. I'm wondering if that's when the trailer for The Last Jedi will premiere now, too. It seems a little late in the year because if you remember when The Force Awakens came out, we got that trailer. I mean, obviously that also had to announce, here's a new Star Wars movie. They're going to be good again. And that was, a year and a month out? Because we got that on Thanksgiving, and the movie didn't come out till right before Christmas, so I don't know. But the Rogue One didn't get a trailer till Star Wars Celebration. I don't think it was Star Wars Celebration, but we were in Disneyland covering an event, and I'm pretty sure we were in Disneyland in April. So it seems like they're going to do what works, which is exciting for me because hopefully I'll be one of the first people to see the trailer. But either way, I want the rest of the world. There's nothing more fun than getting into a fandom where so many people like it and so many people can get excited. So this is just the stepping off point, and I, for one, cannot wait to see Poe Dameron, Rey, Finn, Luke, General Leia, everybody. Rian Johnson is a super talented director. I'll say this every time I talk about him. Go see Looper if you haven't seen it. It's crazy. It's great setup of shots, but great writing. He's good. He's good. He's solid, guys. Do not be afraid. And he loves Star Wars. That's the best thing. We are in a generation of filmmakers that grew up with Star Wars now. So their devotion and dedication to this material is just, it opens up so many doors, so many windows for us. So I cannot wait to see how this all plays out. But remember, you want to stay subscribed to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/DizUnplugged, and our iTunes feed for Diz Pop, and we will just keep you up to date on all this stuff. I hope to kind of do a little bit more of these quick news flashes as soon as they come out, whenever I can sit and talk about them. But I'm curious to hear what you guys want to know. If you're watching on YouTube, leave some comments in the comment section of the video. If you're listening, tweet at me, Diz Pop Show on Twitter. And let's talk about it. I want to see what you guys have theories about. It seems to be the big theory is that Luke is not gonna make it through this. That's already the one I've seen in the 3 hours since they've announced this title. But I'm curious. Maybe somebody else has it broken down a little bit. And that's also the beauty that Disney has been doing is they've been giving us they've been keeping these key movies under lock and key, and so it avoids spoilers at all we can. And I feel like we're far enough out that we don't know enough that it would just be, it's kind of fun to just theorize. So throw me some theories out on Twitter and the YouTube comment section. I want to see them. I want to hear them. And that'll do it for this little news flash. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. I'm sorry. May the Force be with you. Boom. Still got it.